Hello, my beautiful simmers, and welcome back to another speed build. Welcome back, guys, to my channel, and I hope you had an amazing day. So, back to the Henford-on-Bagley, probably my second favorite world. Maybe it's the first, but I'm always going back and forth from Windberg to Henford-on-Bagley, and this time I had a very cool idea. I saw one picture on Pinterest, of course, where I can find a great, inspiration for my builds. And it was like traditional English type of the house building situation. And it has some kind of a store in front that you can see right now. I'm trying to make something the same because I was looking at the picture all the time and trying to find like a perfect combination of windows and doors and things like that. And luckily I had a couple of sets, custom content that I could use for this build. So Peacemaker has some kind of a extension addition to the Cottage Living windows and doors, and also adult shop windows and doors, plus a London set from Felix Andre. So basically, yes, I'm continue this journey where I'm making like very cool and fun builds where you can run your own business. So this time I decided to make like an antique shop here, on this corner. And upstairs, so above, we have full-on very big apartment, like a house situation, and in the back we have a bar. So it's so freaking fun build. It's so good to have something like this, because previously on this lot we had some kind of a cafe, I believe. Maybe it was a bar, I'm not so sure, but I really wanted to use the same type of the build, and you can run your like a bar, and also you can run this antique shop. And since we are in Henford-on-Bagley, I really tried to use a lot of like that kind of a style, and a lot of like a clutter and items that can fit to this story and this world in particular. So I really am proud of that antique shop, because you're about to see like all those small details, especially the end, because I think I literally cut out a lot of footage because I was spending so much time finding like a perfect items that I can use, and I needed to use those shelves. They can actually, if you have those shelves, you can sell all those items, but like furniture and a lot of other decoration, it doesn't work like that. You cannot sell it. So I really try to put a lot of clutter and interesting things on that shelf, so you can actually go and buy those items. So it's really cool. I love building things like this, and luckily I still have huge inspiration to continue this businesses and hobbies journey. And I hope you're going to like this one, because it really fits to this vibe and this world. I didn't want to make something that doesn't fit Henford-on-Bagley. So yeah, we are actually inside, and here I used a new set from Sim, and it was a vintage nursery, I believe that's the name. So these wallpapers, if you see right now, they are new, and also from that set. And I think I used through the entire apartment a lot of the items from that same set. It's very beautiful. Everything that it's vintage, traditional, for me, that is my vibe, and I immediately have like the perfect idea what I'm going to build. And I'm loving that so freaking much, because somehow I don't know. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out what I'm going to build, and I don't want to repeat myself. And every single time when I have something new and different, I'm always like willing to, push myself and make something very interesting. So I think this is going to be not going to be, but it's already one of my favorite builds. It's not something spectacular when it comes to the exterior. It's very traditional, normal looking, like English building, but still all those like small details, especially when it comes to the interior, is something that makes this build different or special in some way. So I am always loving when I have something very cool to show you guys. You can see over here, it's already crazy. I'm trying to find and figure out what I'm going to do. Luckily, like the main layout is already done, and I know this is going to stay the same, but I'm going to cut out this part of the footage because I really needed to find a lot of items that I'm going to use. And I also use a lot of like a tool mod because it's so crazy, because the placement, I think you can only use 3 items on one shelf. So I needed to use tool mod and additional shelves, and I needed to move everything around, and oh my god, it was crazy. I spent a lot of time in that vintage shop, but here I am doing this part where the bar is. It's such a cool like traditional bar. Nothing spectacular, but still I love the vibes. Looks so familiar from all those movies and pictures that I saw when I was trying to research a little bit. And I'm loving this so freaking much, because especially because we also have like a terrace part. This is very small. I mean, you can still have a lot of fun with this part, but I said to myself, like, oh my god, I really wanted to use that backyard for the family, but since I had like a huge terrace, I decided to use that space for the bar. So you have indoor outdoor situation for the bar. That is also very fun, especially in the summer nights. You can always come here and have fun. I didn't want to exaggerate a lot with the details over here and make something crazy, because this is already too much when it comes to the you have a lot of things going on this build. So I really tried to make this a little bit easier than the rest of the build, because the antique shop, it's very cluttered. So I don't know how this is going to perform for a lot of people, but for me, I test this, so basically runs smoothly for me, but it doesn't have to be the same for someone else, because I really have great computer. So yeah, I'm not so sure. That's the reason why I try not to over clutter everything else, since the antique shop, it's very, very full on cluttered. I don't know. So good luck with this build. But like I said, the idea was to make a couple of things on one lot, and since we have all these cool new possibilities, I really want to take advantage and use that to make something very cool. This is already like a family house, so I'm making one very cute house for the one family that I have over here. I'm not so sure, but I think I've removed that family. I don't know, I'm not so sure, but still, like I said, you can add your own family over here, or sim, or you can pick and choose who you wanted to, who is going to live on this lot. And even though if you don't want to run any of these businesses that I added, you can always change and make something that you think it's better for this lot. So this is also very traditional type of the house, yes, but here on the main floor, I figured, so since we have 2 floors, we have this main and additional one upstairs, so I decided here just to add like a small sitting area, the kitchen and the dining area. Upstairs is the family room where the TV is. And then I remembered, since I use this beautiful comps, I believe, set from Pierre for the wallpapers, I remembered that we have those, oh my god, what's the name? Like a, wait, I need to Google it. Yep, I think it's a slanted walls from the same set. And it was so perfect for the first floor. We don't have second floor. For the first floor, because it looks like it's under the roof. And it's the best combo ever. You're going to see that very quickly. I was so freaking excited when I remember that I can use that and looks so freaking realistic. The bedrooms, guys, are so adorable, especially the kids, for the kids. So we have 3 bedrooms over here, and I believe, oh my god, wait, 4 bathrooms? I'm not even sure because I didn't record, so I cannot count when I'm watching this and recording my voiceover, but still I think we have 4 bathrooms over here. So this is like a family room, very traditional, like a normal, like I really do love when my especially for the builds like this, when my living rooms and especially the bedrooms looks very realistic and normal. I don't like to exaggerate when I have this kind of idea. I want to stick with this. I don't want to exaggerate. I love to look very normal. I don't know why, because I can see a lot of, like, not just simmers, but in general, love to overclutter, love to add as much they can't when it comes to the items and furniture and a lot of stuff. I don't. If you like that kind of idea, you can always add more items and clutter to this room or entire house. It doesn't matter. But still, I don't. You are going to see, for example, this bedroom, this parents' bedroom, main bedroom. It's not cluttered at all. You have everything that is necessary, and since it's very like a tight one, small, you basically cannot exaggerate. And I hate when someone is actually doing that. But I think that's the reason why we are all different and have different approach and different builds when it comes to this game. So that's the good thing. You can always find someone who is, a little bit subtle and not going crazy, and you also have necessary things, but you can also have a simmers who is making like very heavily cluttered builds and fun and crazy. But yeah, I love this game so freaking much. Oh my god, this is crazy. Especially these custom content creators are doing the best thing ever. So yeah, and I'm also oh my god, I'm literally finishing up. This is the last bedroom. You already saw the main bedroom. You saw the boys' bedroom. It's so freaking lovely. I love it so much. And we have one for the girl. I use this new set from Pierre. It's a vintage nursery. And I really wanted to showcase that beautiful, beautiful design. And new like clutter and book. Oh my god, the books. They're so beautiful. And look how good this new set goes with everything else that he actually made so far, especially with this set clumps. Oh my god, what's the name? But yeah, with these slanted walls, look at this. It's so beautiful. Looks so realistic. I really do love this set, and I'm going to use it a little bit more. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. You will find this on my Patreon page and also on my gallery. And if you can, use my creators code that you can see on the screen right now, and that will mean the world to me because I will get percentage of the sale. Love you guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.